Well, hello there, Scorpio. How are you? It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Today, we are doing your May General Tarot reading. So we'll take a look at your overall energy with the Oracle cards, and then we'll move to the Tarot for more details. And this reading is good for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So if you're not resonating with the message, you may want to try out one of your other signs to see if there's a message there for you. Okay, let's see what we have for you in May. Whale Spirit, trust the great mystery and solitude. In silence, peace prevails. Yeah. Okay, so we have the full moon in Scorpio. I think it's on May 5th. So that's coming up very soon. And that is really, really kind of a deep dive into our emotions to kind of bring up anything that really needs to go, right? And sometimes this full moon in Scorpio can be very transformative, because if we allow ourselves to go into our deep emotions, the whale is about going deep into the emotions, which is is signified, or the ocean represents our emotions. So it's about allowing yourself to go there, to take a look, not with anybody else. It's about you being really truthful with yourself. What beliefs are you holding onto at this time that really are no longer serving you? Taking a look at that and asking yourself, okay, is this in alignment with who I am? Is this in alignment with what I truly believe now? It may have been your truth at one time, but is it your truth now? And then allowing yourself to allow those emotions to flow to the top of the ocean and dissipate, right? To no longer allow them to stay as part of what your mindset. Yeah. Oh, this is beautiful. On the bottom, be the real you. Yeah, I feel like you have some emotions that are coming up because there's something that you may not have. Okay, it's kind of like when we allow our emotions to kind of be dictated by other things that are going on in our life. Okay, sometimes what happens is that then we're not our real authentic self, right? So, or if we allow the emotions of people around us to affect us, then we are not our true authentic self. I think that what you're doing is you're recognizing what emotions are you holding on to, okay, that really aren't your emotions. It's kind of like, it's really close to beliefs, like how you may have grown up believing certain things, but you're also understanding that has kind of like melted into also your emotions. And your emotion, if you're feeling emotional, I think it's because asking yourself, what are you feeling emotional about? Because I think that there are some beliefs that you are holding on to that really and truly are no longer in alignment with who you are. So it's about allowing these to kind of dissipate. Yes, this is beautiful. Wow, beautiful. You have the power to do this. Looking, I feel like you have friends and colleagues. You have a loving man, true love, which is loving yourself for who you are. Loving the people, the connections in your life, whether they're romantic, family, friend. It's kind of like looking at things in a different way. I feel like maybe you have somehow, and we all have, okay, learned how to play it safe in some of these relationships and not really show who you are, not be your authentic self because you were afraid if you were yes, look, then we have behind a mask, right? It's kind of like, I can't show my true emotions. I can't communicate what I truly believe, because if I do, then people will shun me or disown me or whatever. It's kind of understanding, well, then why do I want to be around people that don't love the true authentic me? In fact, when you step into being your true authentic self, right, then what happens is you attract in people that love you for who you are, instead of loving you for how you are around them. How you are when you're when you're trying to please other people, right, you're acting a different way. You're actually literally like an actor on a stage. And the things that you're doing or saying are only to keep you safe. But then you realize you're not really safe, because when you're your true authentic self, and if you have bursts of that come out, and we all do at times, then the problem is that it's kind of like those emotions. You're not true to yourself, and those emotions kind of bubble up, and then you may have an outburst. It's about learning how to be a real and authentic, like 99% of the time, all right? So that you don't have those outbursts, and recognizing that when you're living like that, there may be people that leave your life. But at the same time, you will attract in people that love you for who you are. Then you don't have to worry about doing and saying things that please them, right? Because then you realize, oh my goodness, they love me for who I am. Yeah, this is beautiful energy. Wow. Judgment on the bottom. Empress. Beautiful energy. And this is really a phoenix rising. This is a true transformation about deciding what it is that you want out of your life, the life that you want to create, and deciding for yourself, okay, what it is that you want, what your heart desires, and then working that. The Empress acts on her plans, right? She puts things into motion. She builds the life, she builds the family, she builds the career, she builds the life that she is really and truly wanting. And I feel like that's where you're coming from. You may feel like you have been playing it safe in a situation, okay, in order to keep yourself safe. But at the same time, you're kind of like, but this isn't me. I want to take the mask off. I want to be the real, true me. And you may be afraid to, because if you do, there could be somebody in your life, the King of Swords, that does not see things the way that you do. You know, it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it doesn't really have to be. The King of Swords is somebody that's very analytical, very logical. Is very much, okay, this is how I see life. And there's no changing that, you know? And I feel like you're kind of stepping into this energy of, wait a minute, I see life in a much more expansive energy. I think the King of Swords is somebody that is kind of a contracting energy, right? Because it's kind of like making choices that keep them safe and keep the people in their life safe. And yet at the same time, I think you want to go in a different direction, something that's very expansive, right? And it could be something even small in your life, you know, like you want to try a new eating habit, you know, a eating way of eating or exercising or living or something like that. And you could be concerned that other people in your life are not going to be on board with this. So let's see what we have here. Yeah, your present energy, have no fear. I love that. Fear is a trap of the ego. Allow me to use my sword of light to free you from the disquieting feelings holding you back. And that is a part of this whale energy of going deep and asking yourself, what are you afraid of, right? What are you afraid of in this situation? Why are you wearing this mask? Why are you not taking the mask off? Why are you not speaking your truth? And when you step into that, what is the worst case scenario? It's very funny. Pisces had a similar type of message. When you look at the worst case scenario, okay, you may say, yeah, that's what I don't want. That's why I'm playing it safe. But then ask yourself, so is the life that you're living, okay, worth, okay, the freedom of living a life that you really want, right? Is playing it safe worth it? And then you have your higher self and Six of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're like, no, I want to go fly. I think you're ready for more in your life. You're ready to fly. Your higher self is saying, yes. You know, this situation, once again, it's not like you're packing your bags and leaving everybody behind or anything like that. It's about looking at what you are hiding. I feel like there's something that you are kind of hiding from the world, right? Or at least hiding from the people that are closest to you, and understanding, okay, wait a minute. Yeah, you're holding yourself back. Look at this. 2 sevens. My goodness. Yeah. Do I stand up for myself? Do I come out of the confines of staying safe? Right? Or do I continue to sabotage my own happiness? It's your decision, right? But here you are, Queen of Cups, that's your energy. Understanding that you're going to start choosing what is good for you based on what your heart is desiring in this situation, and not on what you think other people want for you, or what will impress other people or make other people happy, or whatever that is, right? And we've all done that. We've all been there. So let's see what your obstacle is. Your obstacle is you're not listening to your intuition. In other words, I feel like you don't see everything clearly at this time. The High Priestess is a really interesting energy, Scorpio, because it means that in the external world, you can't see everything. You don't have all the information. So it's about connecting, okay? Going into solitude, connecting to your gut instincts, right? To your heart, to your inner self, to your inner intuition. It's about connecting there in order to guide you through this situation. Right now, what is guiding you is you're kind of trying to stay safe. You're making decisions based on, I want to stay safe. And staying safe means that you're also not being the real you. So it's about listening to your intuition. That will guide you. Look, someone new is coming and happy success. You know, the someone new is coming could be a new romantic partner, but it could be anybody that's coming onto your path to help you, to see how to, or to help give you more guidance about how to use your intuition as you move forward, to give you more information, right? You're finding success in this, but not when you listen to the King of Swords, right? Not when you're listening to your ego or to the logic in the situation. Because here's the thing, you don't see it all. When the King of Swords is making a decision, he's not using his intuition. He's looking at facts on a piece of paper, and he's making an analytical decision. Here you are, you're stepping into this using your intuition. It doesn't mean that you throw all the facts out the window, right? You look at the facts, but then you go with your gut when you're making a decision. You go with your intuition. You listen to your inner guidance instead of listening, okay, to just your logic. What is going to keep you safe? Okay, so let's take a look at your advice. Recognize the signs from above. Angels are sending you messages now, but you're too distracted to notice. Stay alert and open to divine guidance. Yeah, I love that. I think you may have you might be juggling a lot of people or a lot of, situations in your life. You may have a lot going on. And so the problem is that you're not able to tap into your intuition. When we're moving around so much or very busy in our life, it is very hard to listen to our intuition. Listening to your intuition means that you're stopping, you're spending some time in solitude, you're reconnecting to your inner self, right? That is really hard to do when you're rushing around in the 3D world. So it is recognizing, hey, your inner guidance, your angels, your spirit guides are trying to get your attention at this time. You're just a little bit too distracted because there is some action to be taken that will help you on your path. And you're missing kind of okay, they're just saying, you don't see the whole picture. You just don't see the whole picture here, Scorpio. You don't see the whole picture. So it is about using your intuition in this situation. I don't see anything here about somebody really deceiving you. Okay, so I'm not going to say it's anything like somebody's deceiving you in that way. Somebody may not be telling you the whole truth. But part of the situation here is that I feel like you're so distracted, you're not allowing somebody the time to tell you the whole truth. Or, you're just, conversations, okay? Half of a good conversation is listening. And there could be even somebody that's trying to tell you something, but you may not be listening, okay? You may not be tuned in to what they're trying to say. So let's see. Yeah, because you have the Seven of Swords. There's something here. You have the Moon card again, your fears. I think you're fearful. You're fearful, whoever this King of Swords is, or whatever the King of Swords is representing to you, Okay. This is somebody that is pretty analytical in their thinking, has kind of a little bit of it's my way or the highway type of energy. Okay. I feel like this person, okay, you're fearful of this person, whoever this is, right? And you're playing it safe with them. There's almost an energy. It's time to speak your truth. To work on speaking your truth to this person. And it does mean that I feel like you have a different viewpoint about something, or a different, there's something that you want to pull away from this person, not maybe completely and forever, right? But you have some independent thinking that you're doing here. Yeah. But I'm going to say you have the devil energy underneath there. There's something, this person has something kind of has a hold on you for some reason. And it's about recognizing that hold is preventing you from the happiness that you are seeking. Okay. Whatever that hold is, it's about looking at this situation, of understanding there's more to the situation than you can see. Okay. And recognizing, yeah, there's something here about going within, standing up for who you are, understanding that you have the courage, the perseverance, you have everything you need to find success in this situation, right? There is success in this situation, but it is also about understanding, okay, I can't play it safe. I have to speak my truth. I can't hold back my truth anymore with this person. Wow, really beautiful energy though, because once again, I don't feel like it's this catastrophic type of a conversation, but it is preventing you from finding the happiness or the success that you are truly looking for in this situation. Okay, Scorpio, so keep that in mind. All right, let's pull a soul truth card for you for some final advice. And I do personal readings. So Scorpio, if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd be honored to do a reading for you. All right, how can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life? If your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. And then it's kind of interesting. I'm trying to think, somebody else had this, maybe Cancer. One of the things on here, there's like 10, and I'll put it up there and you can get a snapshot of it. But one of them is to focus on your strengths, say no to something that isn't a soul yes. Say yes to something that you are afraid of. Let go of what you cannot control. Yeah, I feel like this person or this situation that is represented by the King of Swords in this reading, I think that this person or this situation is something that logically, okay, this person may be really good at logically talking you into believing their point of view. Okay, so it's kind of like they're really good at communicating. Okay, the swords are good at communicating. The swords are, good at analyzing, spinning stuff. Okay, I feel like this person is very good because we have the devil. I think they're very good at spinning their story. But you don't know the whole story. That is very true. You don't know the whole story. This is somebody that's telling you one thing, and I feel like you want to believe them because this is something that you really want in your life, and you're playing it safe by believing them and not asking perhaps some of the questions that you'd really like to ask, right? But you know that you don't see the whole picture. It's about listening to your intuition. It's about reading between the lines. Wow, reading between the lines. Yeah, really kind of interesting. Now, I'm not going to say, once again, the devil, is toxic energy, that type of thing. But I feel like this is a situation that you can work out when you step into your own power and are willing to allow this person or this situation to leave your life, right? I'm not saying that they are, but you have to be willing to allow them to leave your life if you speak your truth. And that is giving you your power back in a lot of other situations too. Beautiful energy. Scorpio, wow, beautiful. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I do appreciate all of your support through liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I really do wish you much love and light in this situation and all your situations. Thank you for being on my path and allowing me to be on yours. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.